Mr. Scrooge, I'm the ghost of COVID present, and I'm here to talk to you about the vaccine that's currently out there for COVID-19. So, the first concern that you had was that this vaccine was made so quickly, and I know that that could be a bit of a concern. The reason why it was made so quickly was because COVID-19 is a type of SARS virus, okay, SARS. SARS was a previously type of virus that caused a bit of a scare, but scientists came up with a vaccine for it. This COVID-19 is the exact same virus as SARS with only a few little changes in it. So, the scientists were able to say, okay, this is broadly the same, where are the changes? And have a very good idea of the virus and how to deal with it. And how to develop a vaccine, because it was all a very similar process. What took time was the testing to make sure it was effective and make sure the side effects weren't bad and all of these things. Now, what is actually being injected into you? Well, it is an mRNA vaccine. You might have heard of this on your little iPad there, Scrooge. And what it is mRNA helps to make protein. All right? It's a natural function in your body. And by injecting the mRNA into your cells, into your body, the cells take up the mRNA and it only stays in the outside part of the cell. And what it does is you have little factories that help to make protein. And when those factories read that mRNA, just like a scanner, okay, it's able to spit out the proteins. And the type of proteins that it's spitting out are all the proteins that your immune system needs to identify the COVID-19 virus. This is not the COVID-19 virus. Your cells do not make the virus in any way, shape, or form. It only makes what your immune system needs to identify the virus, okay? Now, there are a couple of side effects that could happen. There are fever, fatigue, headache, aches and pains, and a couple of others. A little redness and soreness at the site. Most of these side effects only last a couple of days, 2 to 3 days at most. And what happens is that these vaccines, the reason why they have side effects to begin with, is your immune system is reacting to what's been injected into it. It's good, okay, if you have a side effect, Scrooge, all right? It's good, because it means your immune system is really able to identify and say, this is not me, and it might act a little inappropriately, okay? The immune system can act out, just like it acts out when it sees pollen or other allergens, okay? We have allergies not because pollen makes us sick, but because our immune system's reaction to the pollen makes us feel a little cruddy around the allergy season. Am I right, Mr. Scrooge? I mean, I'm a ghost. I don't have allergies. But I mean, you get where I'm going with this. So, effectively what happens is and that's why any side effects might happen. So this vaccine is pretty safe. And what happens is the side effects are less likely to occur in older people. Yes, you heard it right. You heard it from a ghost. I'm as old as they get, okay? The side effects are less with older people, and they can be a little bit more prevalent, not longer, but just more prevalent. Your odds of having a side effect is greater if you're younger. So that's what the virus really is. It's not any sort of voodoo magic thing, all right? It's not anything that's heinous or a violation of, your body and your natural body system. It's there to work with your body system and to help your body to make and be able to identify COVID-19 and give it a head start in fighting the virus. You're going to be visited by one more ghost, Mr. Scrooge. Be prepared. Humbug, I tell you. Humbug, humbug, humbug. The vaccine, it can't work. Can it? I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. I don't want to believe in it. The FDA, they're all corrupt. But the other scientists are also saying
There are independent scientists who are saying that this vaccine works too. And I guess it helps a little bit knowing how it works. I'm not being exposed to the virus. I'm simply being given tools for my body to help combat it, if I ever get it. But it can't be. It can't be. Away from me, you ghost! Stop fiddling with my head! Which ghost are you? You must be the ghost of COVID future. You don't say something like the others. Well, I'll tell you something. I've been spoken to this whole time. Let me tell you something. I eat right. I exercise. I take care of myself. I'll probably be fine. I'll probably be fine from this virus. But maybe taking this vaccine isn't just about me and my health. Maybe we do have a healthcare system that's focused on health management rather than care and prevention. So we have a high frequency of coronary artery disease, heart cardiovascular disease, respiratory illness, obesity, all of these things. But maybe I don't have these things. But while I work to make a change, a positive change, and have lively debates about how our healthcare system should and should not work, maybe I can take this vaccine to help others. Others who might not be able to take care of themselves like I am able to. Maybe this vaccine is a way to turn the corner, and if we do, maybe then it's up to me to lead it as a positive example. Is that what you are meant to show me? Is that the future you're meant to show me? Ghost of COVID future? I hope you enjoyed the little sketch of a spoof on the book and the Christmas Carol, taken in this COVID pandemic light. I hope it brings to your attention a little bit more about the vaccine, a little bit more about, what it is, what it isn't, and some of the burning questions you might have. And I think it's up to you. It's up to you what you choose to do. But I think that enough people have been infected and are dying from this thing that even if, for me, I'm not particularly concerned about dying from this virus myself, but I would like to do my part in helping other people who might be at high risk, taking the vaccine and doing my part in trying to help them and hopefully get past this. I think that there is a bigger conversation for us to have about our healthcare system, how it works, how it functions. But I certainly don't want to take a stand on that point, on that principle, at a time where people can die from contracting this virus. So I hope this has helped. I hope you have a happy holiday and a good time. What is the holiday season without a 2-part special? But the last thing I'll end on is that the science vlog is going to evolve in the new year. It's some exciting stuff. I'm working with a couple of my friends in developing, and I'm very excited for that new project in the new year. It's going to be more of a conversation because I feel that while the science blog is good, it's only one-sided. It's just my point of view. And while I can inform that and have discussion, I think you get to so much more. You're able to delve so much further and deeper into different topics and come out with such more amazing ideas when you converse with people and you talk with them. And that's going to be a lot of the focus of the new format, the evolution of the science blog. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you did enjoy this. All the best, stay safe, stay healthy, and all the best for the new year.